similar to what I want to be doing eventually. But you know, what do I do with that? I mean, I don't aspire to be like that farm, because mine's going to be different, because it's going to be mine. It's just like everybody is different, and so, you know, my thing, whatever you want to call it, large garden, small farm, whatever, is going to be different. There are going to be lots of differences like that. So, you know, what do I do with that information that I have now? And my point is that there's nothing I can do with it. There's absolutely nothing I can do with it at all. It just, what it does is it just it shows how absolutely horrible what I'm currently doing, what I currently have. That's sort of the feeling I get. It's like, well, you know, if it's so horrible, why am I even doing it? So through sheer force of will, if you this is just a little aside, if you there's an interesting characterization scheme that I thought was kind of neat, called Enneagrams, and I look through all. It's kind of personality types, and I have determined through reading through all of this that I'm a 4. Lean towards a 5, and 4s, among a lot of other things, 4s tend to really get caught up in their emotions and just milk them for everything they've got, and that's pretty much exactly what I do. I mean, I'd much rather sit there and wring my hands and wallow in strong emotions, either positive or negative, than anything else. And it's recommended to get to be a high functioning 4, which is a really nice thing. You've got to not get so hung up on emotional power. So that's what I'm doing in this case, through, as I said, through sheer force of will. Pushing all of those negative emotions aside that I acquired as a result of this visit to this farm, and through sheer force of will, I'm moving forward, and it's a nice thing. It's a nice thing. You know, what I really have to do is I have to measure my progress and my success with my own yardstick. Can't worry about what somebody else's yardstick is. I'm just not interested in that. I've got my own set of priorities, my own set of goals, and I have a vision. I have a vision for what this garden, farm, whatever you want to call it, is going to look like, and how it's going to produce, and how it's going to be run, and all of that. And that's the yardstick that I have to continue to measure against, my own. And that's what I've always done throughout my entire life. It's just that I get thrown off. I get totally thrown off track when I distract myself with you know, trying to compare with others, because there's no real way to compare. At least in this case, there's no real way to compare. It's got that. Got to push forward. Time does not stop. Things will continue to grow as long as I'm there to help them. So that's the current thinking at the moment. So, hope this video finds you all well. And once I make this nice sharp turn,